they be in on it too.
Yep.
And we ain't gonna can't forget you, bro. Church pastors, they gonna be pushing it.
Hell yeah.
To see him.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised because you know how they lie, like the TBN, like they would they'll have people act like they got demons on them, or they're like
or dead,
they're disabled or dead, and then then they'll put a handkerchief down or some silly shit like that, and then say some little prayer, fake ass prayer, and then he'll magically get up, and then the church people in the congregation wilding out and giving praises and shit. Them motherfuckers are paid actors.
I just watched one on 2 Through Information, bro. Oh my God. This nigga was dead, blood out his nose, ears and shit. And his eyes open and shit like that. Nobody's scared of the dead body, for one.
Nobody called police. I mean,
nobody
ambulance.
called ambulance, nothing. Nobody said, that's okay, but JC, I'm gonna bring you back to life. And they're like, the other brother was like, y'all too old for this shit. Then you going down in the comments and they all was believing, oh, he's good, glory to God. And all this regular church saying shit. Y'all not realize that supposedly there was a dead body on the ground? There's no, oh my God.
What does the scripture say
He's
about
really dead. None of that. That's what I'm saying. He just went down, touched him, tapped him, woke him up. Hey, you be risen. And then everybody started clapping. He stood up, he like, he just stood right up. He was like,
Ham had a coat, bro. He passed the coat. Everybody was in line just running to him. He was just slapping the shit out of him with the coat. And they just falling out and shit.
Knocking their ass out.
I can't wait to that day when all these bug outs, you know, when they're gonna run looking for that nigga pastor, huh?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so Esau, he's going to be using, you know, like when the Lord warned about there's going to be false prophets, false messiahs that's going to rise, and they're going to deceive many. And it even talks about how they will even come with wonders, signs and wonders that they should deceive the very elect. So they're going to be coming with some shit that's going to be faked, of course, but it's going to appear like it's real. And that's how they're going to get the masses of the people. You know? I think that's what, Matthew 24? That they should deceive the very elect, but they're not going to be able to deceive the very elect. Because the elect are not going to be deceived by, you know, the craftiness of this devil. You know, let's say you should get an advantage, we're not ignorant of his devices. You know? I think it's Matthew 24, like somewhere in the 20s. Yeah. So even you got bought and paid for compromised people, that's they're gonna give in, and they're gonna, you know, use deceit. And also Esau even got the technology to deep fake shit.
Yeah.
All that voice
editing, or they can even like they can put you somewhere where you're not. Yeah. And have you doing something you didn't do on camera
at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Had Rashad dunking. He ain't dunked since the 80s.
Yeah.
And then they had Obama being played by Jordan Peele.
Right.
And it was fully believable. Yeah. Everything was fully believable. Both of them. Lamar Rashad had on jeans and a t-shirt in the middle of a game and dunked on 4 players on the other team.
They had Trump being took into jail. It was a picture, but you know, AI formulates and does this shit. You know.
And now it's accurate with AI. AI is with all the detail masters.
Just put that all legacy media.
Yeah.
Hey man, niggas will believe that shit.
Y'all see that AI did a composite of what Michael Jackson would look like if he never got all the surgeries, if he was alive today and never got all the surgeries? It should look believable. But how will we ever know? But it looked that believable. That's the type of technology that's out there.
They do it with the Biden stunt double all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
You think he's in front of the White House or somewhere else, but he was a green screen behind him.
Zelensky too.
Zelensky, him too. Yeah.
Two Marines, one where Biden showed Biden had 2 Marines on the side.
Yeah.
And you look on the camera, that person with the camera, there's no Marines there.
Right.
It was there in the audience.
Right.
You know? and it's just.
And that's the very technology Esau's going to use to accuse us, man.
Yeah.
To accuse the prophets. So, hey, man, y'all be wary of that, man, because it's coming.
You found that in Matthew 24?
Can I start up?
Go ahead.
21. What's good about bringing up the 21 is because it gives a time period. You got it, bro.
This is Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
Worst time in history, ever. Or ever will be in history, ever.
And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is the Mashiach, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. Insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
So you're going to have that. You know, false messiahs, or it seems like they come in with something miraculous. And shit, overall, you got the ultimate false prophet,
Yeah.
Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And they're in sync with the beast. There's part of the beast.
Yeah, I can see these guys in these other Israelite groups, man. I can see them saying, "I heal somebody," just to keep their congregation and to attract more people. They probably use some of that CGI AI shit too, man.
They got the money for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit that other one. I'm gonna hit that other one in 2 Thessalonians. I'll start at verse 7. The 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7 says, For the mystery of iniquity do already work, only he who now let it will let until it be taken out the way. It's funny because through us the mystery's been revealed. Everybody else is still caught in the mystery. It's still a mystery to them who Esau is and what's going on in the earth. Right? It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, the adversary, right? With all power and signs and lying wonders.
Hey, like for example, is that whole transhumanism movement.
Yeah.
That's the left hand trying to boast of their so-called miraculous power.
Yeah. They got the powers of God.
We have the power through our technology to turn you into a superhuman.
Yeah.
That no wrong or orange shit.
Con. All the shit he talking.
And he's just a puppet for how the global elite think. He's just a doorman for them. They say this, say that. This is what this is our agenda. And he says it and says it proudly and boasts about it.
He's their prophet.
Yeah.
They sit up there and they're prophesying of the things that they're gonna come to pass in the future. Oh, in this year, by this year, by that year,
Yep.
we predict, blah blah blah.
And they believe it because some of this shit is coming to pass. Like, man, okay, we said this. We said by 2020 we're gonna have this pandemic and it's gonna do this, this, and this. Even before that, 2001, we're gonna do this, and this is going to fast forward our agenda to make everyone a terrorist, a potential domestic terrorist.
There's technology everywhere,
Con.
the people.
Fast forward to 2020, so as we we get closer and closer to the end, they're gonna. What was it? 2030 was their next so-called
Look at this nigga.
Bro, niggas, bro.
That's the same nigga that with the
Yeah, that-
Cowboys jersey that drive up and down here, man.
Yeah, that never got no. I mean,
He's like 0 for 4, man. He can never score, man.
He holding that over there.
yeah, can't right
He can never score, bro.
Hey, he's searching for the wrong woman.
Yeah, kind.
It's across the street.
Yeah.
What he's looking at.
Yeah.
Right across the street.
Wrong woman, man.
Kind.
Strange woman over there.
What is it?
Some strange
Israel has not found what it is.
Seek it for, but the election haven't changed.
I had a precept real quick. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that divide
Bro, for them
iniquity.
For them bitches? That's trash.
God.
Bruh.
God.
That's a strange woman over there.
Bruh.
This is the woman he's supposed to be seeking
He
for.
couldn't get Keisha?
And he gonna remember this moment because he's seen us, you know.
You see us every week,
That
bro.
walk right in front of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every week.
Woe unto them that divides iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Yep.
Leave right now.
Oh, well, every time we read that, we always browse over that word, power. When it says, because it is in the power of their hands, the Hebrew word for that is Allah. So yeah, they have God-like power on the left-hand side. That's why they boast. That's why they're as proud as they are. That's why they have that God complex. You know? Yeah, man. That's why Esau he has that attitude that he has. Who shall bring me down to the ground? You know? Yeah.
Because you have to say existing man.
Yeah.
That was so high up on that horse.
He's at the was that in Job where it says at the height of his excellency.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Right now he's at his excellency right now.
Yep.
Right before the Lord bring his ass down. So you had something?
I still have more in Thessalonians.
Oh, okay. Fine.
It's, real quick, Ephesians 6, starting at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle
The
not...
methods, the strategies of the devil, man. Method here. He's coming with all type of tricks and angles and deception. But you got to be spiritual to see it, man. A lot of our people, they're spiritually dead and blinded. They don't see anything, man. They'll see Jake, as woke as they'll get is a TikTok video.
Yeah.
Somebody sharing some information they didn't know.
There's a stitch to it.
Yeah. That's it.
They don't tell you so much. It's really just telling you a fraction of what the prophets is already telling you.
Exactly.
It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Like the brother was saying, you know, this is why they're so confident and so, you know, so puffed up, because the Lord has given them a certain amount of power. And they're working on the left-hand side. They seeing things behind closed doors that we ain't seeing. That's why you all know Harari can talk like how he talking. Or, you know, that's why he do anyway.
That's right.
It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil days, and having done all to stand.
Yeah, man. They over there playing with particles and crashing
The atoms.
The atoms.
Okay.
You know, trying to open up portals and stuff like that, man.
You got CERN.
CERN. You know. They on a whole nother level too, man. That these other people, heathens that have been on the throne before, you know.
Yeah, CERN is like one of the labs they used to tell to the public. Shit, they got many different ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, that movie Stargate, which was basically CERN, that's been out for how many decades now? 2?
Yeah, 2-3 decades.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the 90s. Yeah. But the movie and then the show. You know, we're on for how many seasons.
Yeah, Esau got technology where he's able to communicate with well, they talk about there's extraterrestrial life out there, and he has like the technology to like receive messages from like radio signals and shit
Yeah.
from outer